You're driving down the road, but then someone cuts you off or bumps into your car. No warning, no proof. That's where a dash cam comes in handy. It records what really happened so you're not left guessing. Now, a lot of people think a reliable dash cam has to cost a fortune, but that's not the case anymore. There are plenty of budget-friendly options that still deliver sharp video, wide angles, and smart features. So in this video, we'll show you 10 of the best affordable dash cams under $100. And we've included the latest prices and direct purchase links down in the description so you can check them out and grab the one that fits your budget. Let's get started. First on our list is the Torvo TD3, and well, this one sets the tone pretty high for what's possible under $100. You're actually getting a dual setup here, with a sharp 4K front camera and a 1080p rear, which is something you don't often see at this price point. The front camera does an excellent job in the daytime. License plates stay clear even from several car lengths away, while the rear holds up reasonably well at 1080p. Though, to be honest, some folks feel a 2K rear option would have made this a little more future-proof. Now, the TD3 isn't just about recording. It's got a 3.2-inch IPS display, built-in GPS, and even 5 GHz Wi-Fi, which makes the experience smoother. The standout here, though, has to be the Starlight Night Vision system with an f2.0 aperture. It's surprisingly good at balancing tough lighting situations. Another neat thing, this dash cam uses a supercapacitor design, so it'll hold up better in extreme hot or cold weather compared to battery-powered ones. Plus, you're not starting from scratch, since it already comes with 64 gigs of storage included. So, overall, we can say the Torvo TD3 is kind of a gem for anyone who wants premium-level features without stretching their budget. Once your drives are covered, you may want something that also improves night and color performance. The 70 MyA200 balances color and clarity through its MyColor Vivid Plus and Night Owl Vision. And unlike the usual 30 frames per second you see in this range, the A200 can shoot full HD at 60 frames per second, so your recordings look smoother and more natural. Now, for features, it packs in 24-hour smart parking surveillance, HDR recording, and app control. That means even when you leave your car parked, this little device has your back. Reviewers really highlight its night performance. License plates remain readable even in dark conditions where cheaper cameras usually fall short. The G sensor automatically locks clips if it detects an impact, while the low-voltage protection system prevents your car battery from draining below a safe level. Though, if you want full dual-channel recording, you'll need to buy the rear camera separately. However, the A200 gets a lot of praise for its easy interface, reliable performance, and night clarity that honestly competes with cameras double the cost. While traditional recording is fine, having real-time safety alerts takes it up a notch. The next one takes a quite different route compared to others on this list. Instead of just focusing on recording, it combines cloud-based intelligence with Nexar's advanced driver assistance features. So you're not just getting footage, you're getting real-time safety alerts like forward collision warnings, lane departure notices, and even traffic light monitoring. That's usually something reserved for much more expensive systems. The next one records through a 140-degree wide-angle Sony Starvis sensor with HDR, which does a decent job both in bright and low-light conditions. But what makes it especially practical is the one-click insurance report system. Basically, if you're in an accident, it compiles all the details and footage automatically for quick submission. That said, the user experience is mixed. Many love how easy it is to set up with the Nexar app and the cloud storage for critical clips. Its parking mode also works without hard wiring. But the resolution quality isn't always consistent, with some finding it just good enough rather than crystal clear, and it only works with certain iPhone, Samsung, Google Pixel, and LG models. Still, for drivers who value accident detection and cloud backups more than sheer video sharpness, the next one offers peace of mind that few under $100 can match. For drivers who prefer something discreet yet smart, the Piqo 1K is tiny enough to hide behind the rearview mirror without sacrificing features. It's Nextbase's tiniest model ever, designed to sit discreetly behind your rearview mirror. Despite that, It packs in some advanced tech pulled straight from their flagship series, including Guardian Mode Lite and emergency SOS features. The Piqo records in full HD 1080p ultra-wide with a 140-degree view, which is plenty sharp for license plates and road signs. What stands out, though, is the voice-activated witness mode and built-in emergency response system. In case of a serious crash, it can automatically send your location to emergency services, something you wouldn't expect at this price. Users love how compact and hidden it is, and many actually see the lack of a screen as a plus, since it avoids driver distraction. But that also means all the setup is done through the mobile app, which some find a bit limiting. One thing to note, if you want all the smart features, a subscription is required, though the free tier covers most needs. Parking mode is present, but not as advanced as higher-end systems. In short, the Piqo is a clever pick if you want something discreet, smart, and reliable, all without breaking the $100 mark. Ultra-high-definition footage sounds great, but daytime clarity and night performance can make or break a dash cam. So here, the Kingslim D5 offers 4K recording at 30 frames per second, Sony night vision sensors, built-in GPS, and multiple resolution options like 2.5K or Full HD at 60 frames per second. Plus, the plug-and-play design makes it easy to install for anyone. Now, users say the daytime recording looks sharp, and the 170-degree wide-angle lens captures a lot of the road. But the true 4K claim gets questioned. Some say the footage feels closer to upscaled 1080p than genuine 4K. And when it comes to night performance, reviews are less forgiving. Many mention grainy video and blurry license plates in low light. On the bright side, the GPS works reliably, tracking your route and speed data. And with the mobile app, you can review footage without pulling out the memory card. So, while the Kingslim D5 gives you flexibility and features like GPS at a low price, it's not the sharpest performer at night, and the software could use some serious polish. If you live in extreme temperatures, reliability matters more than specs alone. The Rexing V1's supercapacitor power system handles heat and cold better than batteries. It has a wedge-shaped design that tucks neatly behind your rearview mirror. It's popular for its mix of 4K recording, wide 170-degree coverage, and a supercapacitor power system that handles extreme temperatures way better than battery-powered cameras. So if you live in really hot or cold places, that's a big plus. On the surface, the V1 seems like a bargain. The video is marketed as 4K, but reviewers point out it's probably interpolated 4K, in reality more like high-quality 1080p. The design itself is discreet, and when it works, the footage looks decent enough for everyday use. But a lot of users report reliability issues after 6 to 12 months. Random failures, settings resetting, or the camera just refusing to record. Though it does have the basics covered like loop recording, G-sensor collision detection, and support for up to 512GB memory cards. And now on sale, you can get this dash cam at around $60. Overall, we can say the Rexing V1 looks great at first, but when it comes to long-term reliability, it's a bit uncertain. Some drivers value reliability above all else, and the F70 Pro focuses on consistent, clear video. And it's basically a well-known premium brand dipping into the budget market. And what you get here is professional-level reliability packed into an affordable dash cam. It records in full HD 1080p at 30 frames per second with a 140-degree lens. But the real highlight is its advanced processing. HDR, dewarping, and super night vision all working together to clean up footage. Reviewers love its parking surveillance system, which has motion detection, impact detection, and even energy-saving modes to keep it running longer. It's built with supercapacitors and thermal protection, so overheating isn't an issue even in hot summers. Plus, its anti-file corruption tech is a nice touch. It helps prevent video loss. Well, it does have some compromises. If you want GPS features like speed alerts and location logging, you'll need to buy a separate antenna. Also, the Super Night Vision only works in parking mode, not while driving, which surprises some users. Still, the F70 Pro is praised for reliability, which is exactly what most people want in a dash cam. It may not have flashy extras, but it gives you well-balanced video and long-lasting performance at a fair price. Compact size doesn't always mean compromising on quality. The Vantrue E1 Lite is a compact little cube that still manages to push out true 2.5K recordings. At less than 2 inches on each side, it's one of the most discreet cameras you'll find. But don't let the size fool you. It uses a Sony Starvis 2 sensor with advanced HDR and even includes PlatePix technology, which sharpens license plate details. Users like its daytime video quality, with wide 158-degree coverage and clear, detailed footage. At night, it's decent, though not quite on par with its daytime clarity. Reading plates on oncoming cars can be tricky. Still, the image looks clean compared to a lot of budget cams. Other perks include support for up to 512 GB memory cards. The 5 GHz Wi-Fi makes app transfers easy, and the included CPL filter helps cut down glare. You also get voice control in multiple languages, though the unit runs pretty hot, which raises some long-term concerns. The rear display is tiny, good for setup, but not really for playback. And the emergency protect button oddly needs 2 presses instead of 1, which can feel inconvenient. Even so, the E1 Lite offers a compact size, 2.5K clarity, and advanced features at a price point that's hard to beat. After covering high-end features, you might want something that keeps an eye on both front and rear. The APEMAN C860 tries to deliver the best of both worlds with a dual-channel setup, 1520p Ultra HD front and 1080p rear, both at 170 degrees wide angle. On paper, that's a solid combo, especially since it uses a Sony IMX335 sensor and has a large 3-inch IPS display, which looks much better than the basic LCD screens found in cheaper models. The unique 1520p resolution setting offers a middle ground. It gives you more detail than regular Full HD while saving storage compared to 4K. Daytime footage is generally good, and the big screen makes checking clips on the spot easy. Standard features like loop recording, emergency locks, and G-sensor detection all work reliably too. But here's the catch. Reliability issues pop up pretty often. Many users say their cameras froze, stopped recording, or became completely unresponsive after a few months. Motion detection and parking mode are hit or miss as well. So while the C860 looks great at first glance with its dual coverage and large display, the long-term durability isn't reassuring. If dependability is your top concern, you might want to look at more proven alternatives. Well, once your dual coverage is sorted, sometimes you just want a simple dash cam that does its job without any issues. So check out this Nextbase 222, a straightforward option that focuses on reliability and simplicity. It records in Full HD 1080p at 30 frames per second with a 140-degree lens, and the 6-layer glass lens keeps footage sharp enough for plates and signs. What users really love is the Click-and-Go Pro magnetic mount system. It makes installation and removal super quick with just one hand while keeping the camera securely in place. The intelligent parking mode activates automatically when motion is detected, and the night vision is solid for a budget model, maintaining detail in darker conditions. Now, it does leave out some extras. No GPS, no Wi-Fi, and no fancy app support. The 2.5-inch IPS screen is fine for checking menus, but a little small if you want to review clips in detail. Some people also had minor adhesive issues with the mount, though Nextbase customer service quickly sends replacements. You'll also need to buy your own memory card, but it supports up to 128 GB. Overall, the Nextbase 222 is praised for trouble-free operation and lasting reliability, which at the end of the day matters more. So, that was our video on the 10 best affordable dash cams under $100. Let us know your favorite pick in the comments section, as we'd love to hear from you. And as for everything else, don't forget to like, comment, and share, and hit the bell icon if you want more content like this on your feed.